everyone, welcome again to another episode of our Virtue's Last Reward series. So very excited to be able to continue this. When we left off, we actually got one of the endings, and I believe that was a Dio ending, and there's so many questions that are still yet left unanswered. So hopefully we will be able to, so to speak, answer those questions by going through to the other endings. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I do apologize. I'm a bit late today. Something came out, but you know, here I am, just a couple of minutes late. Do apologize for that. I'll try to be on time next time. So don't worry. I'm still here. I try my best to stay consistent with my schedule. Okay, so I just hit continue here. We're just gonna watch this. So this is basically the first scene in the game, and then I'll just load the flowchart. So remember last time that we started the series, or rather when we left off, we actually betrayed Clover. Oh geez, look at all those endings with flowchart. So actually, let's take the alternate path here. And it looks like it's also a dead end, so let's... So instead of betraying Clover, why don't we ally with her and not choose to go out with Fi and Dio, or rather escape with Fi and Dio? So is Clover really going to choose ally? If she does, that's all I have to. Then all I have to do is choose betray, and I'm out of here. And that's basically what we did the last time we streamed this. So, no, I promise I choose allies, so that's what I'm going to do. But Dio's almost certainly going to have 9 BP after this round. If he gets out, I'm going to be stuck here forever.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7,
6. Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do? Well, we're not going to betray Clover this time.
3, 2, 1.
Because remember what happened last time we betrayed Clover? She went bonkers and killed all of us. Oh, that wasn't the first game though. So let's go ahead and ally with her this time. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I'm pretty sure this will be a bad ending. So we'll have to go back to the flowchart and then try and choose a different path. The door ground open and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
And Dio makes a run for the, obviously, he makes a run for the number 9 door. And as we learned from the previous stream, we learned that Dio is actually part of Free the Soul, or the Myrmidons from Free the Soul, which basically is my hypothesis is that they released Radical 6 upon the world, which killed hundreds of thousands of people.
No, he's going to try and open it.
They also divulged the password to the number 0 bomb, which I'm not quite sure what Fi means by that.
He hasn't even seen the results
Fi
yet.
did mention in that other ending that in this time, we don't remember this timeline, so there's a whole lot of things I don't understand.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Right.
Please check your brace.
So I'm gonna skip ahead to the unskippable text. Okay.
It's opening.
Okay.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
So this is some stuff we actually haven't seen. Dio leapt through the door without so much as backward glance. Fi paused in front of it and then turned to look at me.
What happened?
I chose ally. I made a promise. Over trusted me.
Sigma. I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you.
Yeah.
And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me.
So Fi just abandons us.
Goodbye, Sigma.
Bye, Fi. Fi turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door. So wait, does that mean that we're pretty much stuck here for, I guess, the rest of the foreseeable future? Unless we can find an alternate exit.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
And that ends the Nonary game.
Thank you for your participation.
So what happens now? Do we die?
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been
So
unlocked.
all other doors in the facility, I'm assuming, other than number 9 door have been unlocked. So maybe there's a way out.
is not possible.
Never mind, escape is not
Please
possible.
enjoy your stay.
I like how it says, oh, escape is not possible. So don't even try to look for an exit. Well, everyone's just sad.
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
Hey, but at least we have food, right?
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Hopefully Phi comes back, because I don't think Dio will be...
Sigma, thank you.
At least Clover's happy.
For,
she already
for
lost
choosing an ally.
she already lost Alice, so yeah. At least we gained her trust.
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
We may never know.
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
My bet is on Dio, 100%. Because Dio tried to kill Phi in the previous ending with a rock.
Well, there's one other person.
One other person? Oh yeah, Quark.
Quark.
Where did Quark go?
You're
by
right.
the way?
I still have to find Quark.
Suddenly full of energy, Temyoji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. That left only myself, Clover, and Kay. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? And that's probably a bad end, so we're gonna go back and try a different path this time. Game over. Or is it? Okay, so let's... Oh, no, let's overwrite this. And then we'll go to the flowchart again. So that was one of the bad ends. So what if we chose a different path for this? So remember, this was round 1 of the AB game. So let's choose the second path instead. I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead to right, so remember, Phi told us to betray Luna so that we could get 6 points, but I'm just gonna go ahead and choose Ally this time and make things right. Because in this time, rather in this, in the first round, remember, we betrayed Luna, who, oh, I super felt bad about. And she basically could never trust us again. So this time we're choosing Ally so that it would benefit both of us, right? So we'd be at 5 points instead of at 6 points. So as Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Temyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. And yes, Temyoji is still depressed because of the woman, right? What had happened to make him like that?
What was that,
Guaranteed.
Sigma?
What was that, Sigma?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally.
Yes, I did.
Didn't you hear me?
I did hear you say betray Luna, but I don't want to betray her this time.
I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Well, that doesn't make it right if we drop someone else's BP close to 0. Yeah, I heard you a whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? That's also a fairly valid point. It would have taken like half a second to just process what you said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis.
The brain's processing power increases during a crisis.
It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity.
Is this a kind of nudge to the first Nonary game? Where
Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it?
we're introduced danger, right? And basically forced the participants to unlock their morphogenetic powers.
Well, am I wrong?
Oh, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say hypothetically that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedged a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack. Love it, Sigma. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Also a valid point. Stuff like my name, or how if your BB hits 0, you die. Fine never told us how she knew all this stuff, right? You told me you don't know why, but more and more, I'm starting to think you've been lying to me. I'm starting to think Phi is 0.
Yo, what's up, Siggy? I know! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Alright, so let's see the results this time.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Maybe it's different this time. This time? Hey, Phi, hold on. Shit. So what does she mean by this time? And again, she mentioned something about jumping. What is jumping?
Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1!
Show us.
Results!
Show us the results.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Whoa. Okay. So Kay, Clover, and Alice betray ally. Dio, Quark, and Timyoji betray ally. So we both allied this time around. So we've got 5 points, and it looks like the only 2 people in danger are Alice and Timyoji. So these 2 actually didn't change at all.
Here are the results from your game.
Or rather, the results from those 2
Now,
groups.
let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
At least Luna's not gonna be mad at us in this timeline. Thanks,
Oh
Luna.
no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me.
She's just so sweet.
I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Phi.
When Luna glanced away, I threw Phi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Timyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No! It wasn't me! Mr. Dio tricked me! He told me he'd pick Ally!
Oh, so Dio was the one who chose.
He promised!
That's such a Dio move.
That's why I let him do the voting!
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
He's so reprehensible.
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one.
What?
I
Quark?
think we should betray. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go.
Wow,
What do you
this
say
kid.
we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See?
Although Quark's not too innocent himself, it seems, because he also disappeared during the previous game, didn't he?
Don't worry about me.
Or in the previous ending.
I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
You're lying!
Wow.
I never should have trusted you! Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa, you believe me, right?
Don't let this
Yeah.
brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
Quark should have never trusted Dio.
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be.
Oh,
Hook,
man.
line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man?
So, yeah, so I guess it's confirmed that Quark is
Keep an eye on
Timyoji's grandchild.
It's all right. I understand.
Alright, and in this one, still, Clover betrayed Alice.
I'm so sorry.
Because of Kay.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next 8. Zero, when does the next round start?
Right.
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a
Or
round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP?
The problem
That's impossible
here is
without
that
a second round.
we've got 4 members already with 6 BP, so
Yeah. I guess you gotta
you
try.
already more BP and
There
make an
will be a
escape.
second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
And again, we are Phi, Luna, and I. Phi, Luna, and Sigma have 5 BP, so we need to catch up.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Skipping ahead to stuff we can see. So remember, we need to get moon cards this time around.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be 10 Mjolnir or less. One or the other.
Zero is talking about who's going to be dropping dead, or who he could guess who's going to be dropping dead. It's Timyoji and Alice because they're the closest to 0 VP.
Or it might be both of them.
What?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
It would have been really great to know this at the beginning, but Phi somehow knew. You mean the needles in our bracelets are going to activate and we'll die?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What?
What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Understandably outraged.
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I
Well,
think it's
Phi
fine.
knew the rules.
After all, it's not like anybody else knew, right? Right, Fido?
And again,
Yeah,
a nod to Phi.
I guess so.
How does she know all this stuff? Okay, so let's skip ahead because I think we've seen all this stuff. Flashback to Sigma and how he got kidnapped. And okay, so I wonder if our dialogue changes now when we go to these areas. So let's go to the lounge. Oh yeah, it's still with Alice and Dio. But let's see if there's any new information, because you never know. Let's go to the infirmary. Again, we find out that Kay has a keyhole on the back of his head that can open it, so we don't know what Kay looks like underneath. If we go to the crew quarters, I believe we talk with whoever's left in here. Yeah, Timyoji, Luna, and Clover. And we're heading to round 2 of the AB game. So it basically stays the same then, I assume. Okay, so how should we pair
We're
up?
almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Alright, so what are the combinations? Option A, Alice and I would pair up with Luna and go through the green door. Timyoji and Quark would pair up with Clover. And Phi and Dean would pair up with Kay. Option B, Alice and I would pair up with Kay and go through the blue door. Timyoji and Quark would pair up with Luna and open the red door. Phi and Dio would pair up with Clover and open the green door. Or Alice and I and Clover would pair up and go through the red door. Timyoji and Quark would pair up with Kay and open the green door. Phi and Dio would pair up with Luna and open the blue door.
3 minutes remain.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game.
Right.
Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Why's that?
Well, you only have 1 BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round.
Timyoji has to choose betray, otherwise he might die.
Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in a non-desirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray if I did. And you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you.
Exactly.
So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
It's very difficult to be paired with people that have only one BP left because, like, they have to choose betray if they want a surefire way to stay of staying alive.
Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Let's not take Clover.
Yep, I want to go with Alice too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get to say this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us. Sound good?
Dio's just gonna take advantage of her.
No.
I am also opposed to that choice.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with K either.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Wait, what? Huh? Quark? What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it.
What?
We're all gonna die.
Are you all right?
No.
Clearly he's not alright.
No. That's not it. Don't you get it?
Quark's becoming a little bit insane.
We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here.
No, Quark.
All of us.
What the hell?
Calm down. Tenmyoji, what the hell's going on?
Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones.
Quark? So, does Quark actually go crazy? Is this why he disappeared?
Getting so serious about this stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it.
Oh my goodness.
End everything.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
No, we don't have
We
time.
don't have time to get him to the infirmary.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Okay.
Sigma, you have to choose.
It always has to be Sigma.
Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
I swallowed. Alice and I will... so let's not go through the red door with Clover. I think that's what we did last time. So actually, let's go through the green door with Luna. Alice, Luna, the green door.
Right.
I'm coming.
They both took off for the door and I followed behind at a run. I glanced back over my shoulders in time to see the others head into their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and Kay ducked into the red door, just as Tenmyoji carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right on his heels.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Well, I'm assuming we're going to another escape room here. So let's see where this one takes us. Whoa. Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
That's unfortunate.
What's this thing here?
It looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Might as well. Look at the door on the right.
It opened.
Huh, that does make sense. Why would just the one on the right open? How do you open the other 2?
You're probably just overthinking it. That door opened. That means we're going through it.
But there's a treatment center over here.
Bring it on. Don't go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
Wow,
Come on, Sigma,
Alice.
let's go.
Golem Bay. Hmm. golem is? Some sort of workshop, I'm assuming? What is this place?
It is kind of confusing, isn't it? What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
We need to find key cards with moon symbols on them.
Yes. They should be somewhere in this room.
Alright, let's get to it. I do like the other transition better for the first one, where it just like zooms in on Junpei's eyes. Okay, so here's the safe already. Oh, what is this thing? Heck is this guy? Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy. What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot. Then maybe it's a robot. There's no maybe about it. I can't imagine it's being anything else. You're kidding, right? That's insane. Well, what do you think it is? Just a well-made mannequin. No, I don't think it's a well-made mannequin. Okay, so what's this thing? What is this? It looks like a kind of hexagon. You flip one of the cores. If you flip one of the cores in, I mean, technically it's still a hexagon, but... what is this? It feels kind of greasy. Maybe it's oil? Radio. It's got an antenna. Do you think it could be a radio? Why don't you try turning it on? Yeah, well, I've tried that. Nothing happens. Maybe the batteries are dead. What is it? I don't think it runs on batteries. There's an electrical socket on the side here. So you're saying it needs a power cable. Okay, so we gotta look for a power cable. And what's this over here? Nothing. Okay, I guess that's pretty much it for... Oh wait, there's a button here. Ah, there's a button up here. Then maybe you should press it. Right, here goes. Oh! It's a bit scary. Now it's on. Its eyes! They're glowing red. Does that mean it's on? Okay, well, I'm assuming the chevron thing goes with this, whatever this thing is. What's this thing? It's shaped like a star. Maybe it needs to put something into it. Something that's shaped like a star, I'm assuming. Well, why don't we try putting this thing in? I'm pretty sure... No, that's probably not part of it. Never mind. It actually doesn't fit in there. What else do we see here? If we look down, look up, nope. Well, that's the door we need to go through. Oh. Well, it looks like there's a battery. Thin ones like that are usually used for notebooks. Toolbox. It's got a key in it. Huh? That's odd. What is it? This key. It obviously goes into the keyhole, but it won't turn. Can you get it out? Let me see. What's with this key? It's completely rusted. No wonder it won't turn. Damn it. I guess it's no good. The key's too rusty to turn, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. What else can we find? I think that's pretty much it here. Wait. Oh, that's another chevron block. It looks just like the other one we found. Why would there be two of the same thing? Maybe we're supposed to attach them to each other. Really? Yes. I think there are magnets inside it. So let's combine them. Okay, so then we need one more of the chevron blocks, and then we should have... Oh, what's this? Whoa. Anybody else feel dizzy all of a sudden? No, that was just your imagination. Yeah, right, whatever. So, what the heck is this? I have no idea, which makes it pretty useless to us. Maybe I could... What are you gonna do with that? How about this? Nope. Are you serious? Okay. I don't think there's anything else of use here. Oh, what is this thing? A poster, huh? It's a little unsettling. Maybe it's a clue. Yeah, let's take it. So what is this thing? I don't really know what this means, but I'm assuming it has to do something with the puzzle. Is this a binder? There's a single piece of paper in here. It looks like a list. A frequency list. Okay. The doctor's coat? Huh. Would you like me to put it on? Huh? Why? I just thought you might be interested in that kind of thing. Is this flirting? Alice, are you flirting with Sigma? What? I don't know what you're talking about. See? Bullseye. Look at you, all bashful. You can be cute when you're embarrassed. There's a white jacket in here. It doesn't seem very suspicious to me. A white jacket, huh? Oh, look. There's something in his pocket. And that's probably the last chevron we need. So they make a star when you put them all together. Which I'm assuming goes to the puzzle. Goes to the door that we came through. And there's a white jacket in here. It looks like there's something in the label. Name tag? Harold. ID 11010. This name tag must belong to a Mr. Harold. There's also something written on the back of it. Alright, so I'm assuming that's pretty much everything here. A desk with some drawers. There's a PC monitor and a keyboard on top of it. Where's the computer? I'd imagine it's built into the monitor. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but there's a single cable coming out from the back of it. Is it a power cable? I think so. Then maybe we can connect it to something with an electrical socket. Have you seen anything like that, Sigma? Well, we do have this radio. I think we can plug this cable into the radio. Perfect. I guess it's nice that we plugged this radio in, but what do we do with it now? Why don't you try tuning it? What? We need to adjust it so it's picking up a specific frequency. Maybe we'll hear something. Exactly. If we get really lucky, maybe we can pick up transmissions from outside. Oh, that's a great idea. But I doubt Zero will let us contact anyone from the outside. Right, I'll see what I can do. Great. What's the frequency list? What if ID 11010 isn't that Harold's ID? So let's try doing that. So frequency is 400 Hertz. So I'm assuming. Oh, wait, what? What am I actually supposed to do with this? I need 400 Hertz, right? Oh! So it goes up... Failed? I'm assuming we have to try to get to the 400 Hertz here. So... Let's see if this all... There we go, check it out. There we go, yeah. Because that was Harold's ID. What? What was that noise? Look! The monitor! It reacted to the noise from radio and turned on. So it's some kind of voice recognition system. It looks that way, yes. There's something on the screen. This is... I think it's a blueprint of this room. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out a rough sketch of the room. I don't actually know what this is trying to tell me. On and off. Bunch of circles. V. Okay. Nothing happens if you try typing on it. Already I don't think we need it anymore. So I guess that was that puzzle. But what's in these drawers? No good. It won't open. Is it locked? Yeah. Well, there's a keyhole here, so we could probably get it open if we can find a key that fits. So let's try that rusty key we found from earlier. Damn. Doesn't look like this is the right key. I guess it's not the right key. Doesn't look like it's going to open. It's probably locked. Oh. What's this? It's a tablet. Huh, no response from this tablet. Is it broken? Part of the back seems to be held on by screws. I bet that's where the batteries go. So we need to find a screwdriver now. The big red button, I'm gonna push it. Doesn't this button seem suspicious? Yeah, most of the buttons are boring or just incomprehensible, but this one speaks to me. What does it say? Come on, a big red button and a plate with black and yellow stripes? You couldn't scream, "Don't press me" any louder if it said, "Don't press me" on it. Is it a self-destruct button? Maybe the moment we press it, we'll hear a soft hiss and then the room will start to fill up with poisonous gas. What if it launches a missile? I don't know, that seems a little... Yeah! Just presses it. Hey, what are you doing? It's okay. There's no way anything really dangerous would be just right out here. I'm pretty sure Zero Senior wants us to play through this whole game. It wouldn't make much sense to just kill us in one of these rooms. Maybe, but that's just your opinion. You could be wrong. Well, I guess so. Then why the hell did you... Hey. Calm down. Nothing happens and there's nothing to get mad about, alright? You heard that noise though, right? Like, something trying to start up. Okay. So, I'm assuming this is going to be a later part of the puzzle. Okay, so actually let's go over here and put the blocks in. Oh, that's odd. Why won't it fit? Star-shaped block? Yeah, it's the same shape and everything. Well, maybe it's not the right size. I guess so. It looks like the block is a little too big to fit. So I guess it's not this one. What's over here? There's a puddle of oil here. Do you remember the blueprint thing we found? Yeah, I do. There was a red X on it, wasn't there? Exactly. And don't you think the spot that X was indicating was right around here? What? You've forgotten already? Come on, at least try to remember. It's here, right? Robotic thing. I think the X on the map was indicating something in this area. And it was. It should be here. Unless... Here? This? I'm gonna remove my notes here. So what is it actually trying to tell us? It's something in this corner, isn't it? Maybe if I put this rusty key in the oil... Oh, okay, here we go. Hi, Sage! Welcome! So far so good. We just, we're trying to aim for another ending here. Alright, the key we found was in a toolbox's keyhole. I put it in the oil and now it's all oily. Alright, so let's see where this key actually goes. Yeah, the ending had some pretty big bombshells in it. The previous ending, so Sage is asking what was the previous ending. So the previous ending was Vi, Dio, and Sigma managed to escape. And what happened was it looks like they came out to a sort of like a desert of some sort. And what happened was Vi just started talking crazy and was like, oh, don't you remember what happened? So only Dio, Sigma, and Vi escaped. And it appears that Dio is part of the Myrmidons of Free the Soul, which is basically a cult that I believe their objective was to cull the world of like the filth. Everyone else was stuck. Everyone else got stuck in the facility. We left them behind, basically. But yeah, so Dio revealed that Free the Soul was they wanted to get rid of all the filth from the world, and I think that they were the ones that released the Radical 6 virus. Yeah, we left them for that because Vi was like, well, It's either you stay in here with them or we leave together. And so we betrayed Clover and we left. Dio also revealed a password for a number 0 bomb, which I'm actually not quite sure what they're talking about. So there's a lot of questions I need answered. But you can find out what happened. I have a stream VOD of it up on my YouTube channel. I guess it works. The lock's open. Yeah, let's have a look inside then, shall we? There's a bunch of stuff in here. Might as well have a look. Bottle of detergent. Bottle of detergent. I think I saw a commercial for this the other day. It's supposed to eradicate grease and oil stains. So, oh, and a screwdriver. So we can actually combine this now with a tablet, and then we can combine this with the blue battery, and it looks like we need a red battery. And a silver key. Probably open the lock with this. So let's go back. And I know which lock this one opens. First, this one. Yes, it works. Now open it. Hold on, no need to rush me. Ah, and that's where we slip this thing in. Yes, it fits perfectly. Did you just hear a noise? Yeah, from the middle drawer. Middle one, huh? Hey, and it's a valve panel. So we're actually gonna go back here, and we're gonna clean up the stain with a bottle of detergent. Oh, are you going to use that detergent to clean up the oil? That sounds like a good idea, but I don't think the detergent by itself is going to be enough. You need something to wipe it up with. And how about putting the detergent on a rag or something? Seems like that would be easier. I guess, do we have a rag? We don't really have a rag. Unless we want to grab, one of these coats. Do you wear coats like this at work? Huh? You said you have a medical license, right? Oh, yes I do. There's a white jacket in here, doesn't seem to be anything useful. Okay, no, I guess we can't. There's no rags in here. Is there a rag on here? I guess not, so we're just gonna keep going. This is the only other place to go, so let's put a handle in there. Yes, perfect. Do you think you can turn it? Yeah, give me a sec. What the hell? Something's coming down from the ceiling. Those are... What the hell? Robots. Terminators. I knew it. It was a trap. Oh my god. They look just like the thing on the table. Robots. Oh, and look at that. This one has battery on it. So let's combine this with the tablet. Oh hey, the power's on. It's showing something. An authentication stream? Probably some sort of security lock. I have no idea what the answer is to this, so I'm just gonna back out. No good, I can't figure it out. We need some sort of clue. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and... This one has boxers on it. It was just like, what? This one's wearing boxers. Yeah, looks like it. Why would a robot be wearing underwear? Maybe he's, hiding something. Hiding what, though? Yeah, these robots could be a clue. Like a diary or something? Why the hell would you hide a diary in your crotch? What are you talking about, Sigma? Okay, well, maybe he's got a hose or something. Whoa, damn, way to cut to the chase there. Whatever, we'll know as soon as we get them off. Remove these shorts of obfuscation and let's gaze upon it, the so-called hose. No. No, Alice. Aren't you getting a little too excited about this? Alright, here goes. Ah. Luna, I haven't done anything yet. He's still decent. Besides, when you covered your face, you opened your fingers so you could see out. Wow! Secretly! How old are you? You two are driving me nuts. I'll just take them off. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna examine the boxers. You should try them on, Sigma. What? Why? I thought they might suit you. Why would you think that? Well, what do you need them for if we're not supposed to wear them? Maybe we're supposed to use them to wipe something. Huh? Not to wear, but to wipe. Yes, I think that's it. So we're gonna combine this, I'm assuming, with the bottle of detergent. And now we can go back. Again with the flirting during life and death situations like this. Okay, here it goes. You're going to wipe up the oil with the boxers, right? Yeah, okay, go for it. Good. Looks like it's clean now. I wonder what this is. There's something right here the oil was covering up. 120 AOZI? No, you're reading it from the wrong angle. 120 volts. 120 volts, huh? I wonder where that actually... I know I'm repeating myself here, but what the hell are these things? They're robots. I told you. So, what is this? Some sort of secret military R&D lab? Why would you think that? Isn't it obvious? These things are weapons. You don't know that. What, are you gonna say these are built for housework? Sure, I can see people buying monstrous metal skeletons to stock their house, vacuuming rooms, folding clothes, and rocking children to sleep. I don't think all these robots are here to just scare us or surprise us or something. This just seems like an awful lot of work to go to just get a reaction out of us, you know? Yeah, you have a point. These are definitely real robots. There are a bunch of kind of creepy looking robots lined up along either side of the room. They appear to be powered on, but they haven't moved at all. Maybe we're supposed to do something. Maybe now we press the red button. Let's just try pushing it one more time. Oh. Could it be a button that activates all the robots? Just think about all of them suddenly waking up, turning to look at us with dead, inhuman eyes, then slowly begin the inexorable march forward. We'd never survive if they all attacked us at once. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Oh, what's this? This came down with the robots, right? Yes. He's got a pipe running out of it towards them. I have a feeling that means there's a connection there. Supply the correct voltage. Okay then, let me just give this a try. Oh, okay, so we have to get 120 volts. We have to get 120 volts from one side to the other, I'm assuming. Hello, Akimoto! Thanks for making it. Okay, so 120 volts. How do we make 120 volts with this? So 35, 45... 35, 45, 75... 35, hold on, 35, 45, 75, what was it? 120 volts, right? 75, we could go for 35, I believe. That would bring us to 120. No, wait. That would bring us to 110. But let's try it. Let's try this nonetheless. No, that's definitely not it. 35, so 70, 80, 110, so we're 10 short. We need 120 volts. Guys, sometimes I just can't math. 35, 45, then this would be 105. 105, so we need 15, so that combination doesn't work either. 120 volts. We would need, so let's think about this. 35, oh no, we need 35, 10, so we need 35, 35, so 70, plus 40, which is gonna be 110, plus the 10 here. So we need these 4. So let's see if we can get these 4 together. Nope, 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 no, that's not. To go there. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? I have a feeling we have to use this. Hold on. $35, $70, $80, $110. No, we need this 40 though. We need 35, 35, 40. Oh, no, we actually don't need this 30. We don't need this 30. We need a 30. So these two could be the 35, and then we just need to pick up the 40 and the 35 here. So, no, we need to... This is actually the more correct path here. I'm pretty sure it's the correct path. Yeah. I think... Oh, wait. Yes. 35. No! We're at a dead end. We're at 65. I need to grab these two here somehow. Is it even possible to grab it from this angle? Yeah, that's only 65. What other combinations make up 120? We could go 10, 60. Then we'd be at 1060, we'd be at 70. Plus... Oh. Okay, let's try with a 35 again. Uh, 35. Can we go 35, 65, 70? 70 plus 60 is what? 70 plus 60 is... That's 130, so that's over. 70 plus 40 would be 110. Then we need to... Wait. 35 plus 35 is 70. No. 35 plus this 35 is 70. 35 plus 10, 45, 75, 80. Then we need to grab the 40 here. Okay, no, we can make this work. So it'll be these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's try to connect these together somehow. There we go. Good job, Sigma. Oh, you're amazing. Fallen for you all over again. Oh! Fallen for us? Luna? Hey, what? Power distribution complete. Reboot sequence complete. Please press the power button located on the console. Does that mean Luna is always in love with Sigma? I don't know. I don't know what she means by she's falling in love with us all over again. Whoa. What's that? What was that? I'm not sure. Better do what it says though. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and press this button. You guys ready? I'm gonna push it. Yes, I'm ready. Same here, go for it. Alright, and there. Oh, I don't like that sound of that. Did it work? Ah, look! They're eyes! Eyes! Oh. That's a bit, unsettling. One of the robot's eyes is glowing red. I never thought this was actually a platform for robots. So, they're glowing red, but that doesn't really tell me. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. So let's go to this memo. Which memo was it? Damn it! Stop it! No. Archive. There we go. Oh, I see. So now we have to compare the eye sockets that are lit up to this chart here. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm assuming we're gonna start with the left side here. So let's circle the ones that have the eyes lit up. So we've got B, and then we skip this next one. There'll be the two in the middle and the one on the right. So skip this one, two in the middle, and the one on the right. So EAC. BEAC. So B, EAC. I know it's a platform for robots. BEAC, left. ON. Beacon. And then this one over here. So is it gonna be from right to left then? Or from left to right? I'm assuming from left to right. So the two here. Beacon. 1, 2. One left, or sorry, both eyes, then right. Both eyes, then right. OSFN. OFE. Beacon of Hope. Wait a second. Oh no, it's from right to left. It's from right to left because... Okay, so right, left. So right, left, right. No, it should be right, left. No, not right, left. So it'd be opposite. It'd be right, left, beacon of. Yeah, you may be right. You may be right. It might be beacon of hope. Beacon of. And then so it's actually the opposite on this side here. So we skipped the third one. Then we got left. So it's actually inverse on the chart here. So it'd be left, and both eyes. So skip this one, left, and both eyes. Yeah, beacon of hope. Now, there is an alternative, I'm assuming. So, what if... Let's just go out on a limb here. But what if instead of the lit up ones, we went for the ones that weren't lit up? So, in this case, it would be the left, in the middle. So left in the middle, R-E-M. Beacon of Hope and R-E-M. We skip the third one. Let me, okay. Let me go left, right, right. So, skip the third one. Left, right, right. Left, right, right. Reminisce. Left, right, right. I-N-I. It spells Remy. Just kidding. Reminisce. Then we're gonna go, since this is the inverse, so it'll be right, right, then both. Right, right, and both. S-F-E-N. Wait a second, no, this is the inverse, right? So actually it would be, so right, left, and both, sorry. Right, left, and both. Yeah, S-C-E-N. This is actually a C. No, don't delete this. This would be right, right, and right, right. Wait, what? Oh no, right, right, and then we skip the last one. So right, right. C-E. Reminiscence. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these two into the tablet here. Where's our tablet? Ah, there it is. That's one. I suspected as much. Good work. I'm impressed. What's our prize, I wonder? The screen's changed. Star, star, star. The password for the safe. And then we'll go ahead and put in Beacon of Hope. We're out of this escape room. Goodness. You did it, Sigma! You got through the login. Beacon of Hope. How optimistic. Sure. Look at the screen. Star, sun, sun. Or sorry, star, moon, moon. This looks different. Symbols have changed and they're in different places. Alright, so let's go ahead and... What are you doing? That's the door we came to. There's no point going back. All you're going to find is a chromatic door. You do know that, right? Yes, I know. Thanks, Alice. Safe right looks at the ones in the AV rooms and the lounge. Yeah, this one has been a table. The door looks the same. It probably works like the other ones too then. We just need a password to open it. And you can look at our password, Arch. So star, star, star. Did it! Good work! Well done! What's with the attitude? Never mind that. Let's just see what's inside. And then, so we gotta try this again. Golem Bay. So star, moon, moon. And that's probably the safe password. Oh, it opened again. I wonder what's inside this time. There's a lot of stuff in here. That's good, isn't it? Better than having nothing at least. Let's go through them one by one. First we've got a map. It says floor B. The map we found in the lounge said floor A on it. Well, we took the elevator down to get here, so floor A must be the upper floor. Yeah. Keep going. There's still a lot in here. Where these must be. Key cards. They have a picture of the moon on them. This must be what the announcer was talking about then. You should take one, Luna. Huh? Why? You're a solo. Alice and I can keep the other one. Oh, of course. Thank you. Alright, what's next? Looks like a note. So Sage says, how did the game close the safe? Show it was empty, then immediately after you reopen it, there are other materials. So the safe is actually a rotating safe. If you saw, if you took a good look in there, there's a rotating platform in there. So I'm assuming there's like there's two sides to the safe, and it would rotate to the correct side depending on the safe password that you inputted. So here are some more AP game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. So all 3 of us can't abstain. There has to be at least one vote. Why would there be a rule like that though? It seems pointless. I think Zero Senior wants to make sure people are actually playing the game, regardless of the situation. What sort of situation are you talking about? Well, it could be anything really. Whatever. We've got only 2 things left. What's this thing? It looks like some sort of plug or key. Oh! Oh, is this the key to unlock Kay's suit? I guess you insert it into something and twist? Did you see anything in here that could fit into? Even if we did, does it really matter at this point? What? Look at the safe. What's the last thing in there? A key. Is that the key to the exit? Pretty sure it is. We can get out now. Awesome, let's... Wait! What should we do about the plug? Fine, I guess I'll hold on to it. I doubt we'll need it, but you never know. Sounds good. Go. Alright. Now we can get out of here. Lock the door. You guys ready? I'm gonna open it. Go ahead. I'm all set. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You found it! Found the exit.
Now, hold up, Governor.
Huh? Who said that? Who said that? Hold up, Governor? Was that you, Luna? Sigma! Luna does not sound like that.
No.
Then, Alice?
You honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
Oh yeah, that was me, mate.
What?
Oi! Over here!
Sigma, look! What is that?
What?
Oh, blimey, that hurts.
The robot is talking.
Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
What the heck? It's a robot.
And it's talking.
With an accent.
Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this. Not by half.
I do like his accent.
Now, Alice, darling, do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as coarse? Why, that's right, cruel it is. You really think I asked for this? See, they figured they'd give us all a, what you call them, personality.
Robots being given a personality?
Some tosser thought they'd give me this one. It ain't right, I tell you.
Everyone's just too stunned. What the heck? What the hell are you? Cooper. If you're a barrel maker, I'm an astronaut.
Right you are, me old son. Right you are.
I like this guy. This guy's funny.
Oh, Go on, have a butcher's, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Well, nearly there, but they call us golems round here.
Golems. They call us golems around here.
Golem?
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore.
Those are golems.
They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever commands them to do.
Ah.
Well, aren't you a clever bird? You are, of course, correct. The golem of myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are might different, though. The original blokes are spelt G-O-L-E-M.
G-O-L-E-M.
But me and me mates are G-A-U-L-E-M.
Oh.
That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine.
Ah, General Purpose Autonomous Labor Electronic Machine. Very smart.
Truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that. But I figure they wanted to make sure they had the golem thing in there, you know? What with us being robots and all.
Who comes up with these names, by the way? Should I just call you Gollum?
That don't seem quite kosher. After all of me mates here are golems too. I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What should we call you then?
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique.
Alright, so what's your product
I
ID?
figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
That's way too
Whoa.
long. We can't remember that.
What? You taking the mickey out of me? Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
Okay.
G-O-L-M?
Gollum.
Gollum. Come on, man. That's just Golem.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before. Sure, it's a strange coincidence, isn't it?
We just called you Golem. Alright, Golem. You said Alice Darling a little bit ago, right?
What? A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird?
No, I don't care if you call her Darling. What I'm saying is you called her Alice. So how do you know who she is? How the heck do you actually know who she is? How did you know her name?
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know who you are, Sigma, and you too, Luna.
So did Zero program these guys too?
I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
With all 9 of us. So Zero definitely programmed these guys.
How?
You don't know? Oh, they got cameras all over this place.
Oh, okay. I guess the AI or something. The AI probably controls them.
Then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw, and they're all in the way. So I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them, you know? Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see, and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time.
Right.
So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Oh no. He's a stalker.
Does that mean...
You're Zero Jr.?
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding
Zero
serious?
Jr.
You gotta be off your box if you think I'm Young Master Zero.
Young Master Zero. Okay, so they definitely serve Zero.
A Young Master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place.
Oh.
My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
Borrowing a little bit of the central core. So golems are kind of like Zero Jr.'s servants.
No, not quite, Governor, not quite. I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right?
Oh, I suppose so.
You lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
No, we don't.
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. It'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains.
That'll be pretty gross.
Well, we're like your arms or legs.
Okay.
The golem's seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body, which makes a fellow wonder, Where is it?
It's in the mainframe.
In the mainframe?
Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there.
I see.
Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions, and those decisions beget command. Now those commands are sent over the wireless like boop, 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 and eventually my body picks them up.
I love this guy.
Finally, those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts. If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you could say a golem's kind of like a monitor, right?
Okay.
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero Junior?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Yeah, you're pretty much a servant of Zero
Well,
Junior.
we're sharing the mainframe and all, but I don't know shit all about this game he's running. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of
I
us.
see.
I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes. You recollect what Golem stands for, huh? I'm autonomous.
Right. But if that's the case, your hands and feet analogy doesn't really make sense. My arms and legs aren't autonomous. They don't just move on their own.
You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now. And now you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose?
No, it's subconsciously.
But when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth. Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes.
Jeez.
That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so. I figured you did all of that subconsciously.
Yep.
Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, you know?
Yeah,
Who's
that's
thinking
very
real
true.
hard about something and says to themselves, well, I think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that'll help.
I'll just give the old loaf a scratch. That ought help.
How's about when you reach for your tea, when you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pear on that bird you fancy?
Sigma, stop looking.
Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work. Now, true, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved.
Right.
Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you balmy.
That'd be really, really exhausting, actually.
That's how us golems and the young master get along. You got it all sorted now, chums?
Yeah.
Then you're saying that Zero Junior is the central part of the mainframe, and the golems are like his hands and feet?
I'm gonna save here just in case we crash. There we go.
Righto. Blimey.
Blimey.
Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
You're a robot. How can your shoulders get stiff?
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is all right mess, it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here.
Oh,
I've been on this bed
who's
here
they?
for years.
I've been on this bed here for years.
The lubricant for me joints is all gummed up. Every time I move, it hurts.
But why did you wake up again after all this time?
Because we woke them
Why
up.
do you think, Huff? Because you lot turned me on is why. Especially that other missus over there.
Oh yeah, the button on top of the sink.
Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't, and more's a pity.
Oh?
I can only go as far as this cable here will let me. I've got internal batteries, but they're knackered. Matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first place.
They just kind of left him here.
The same goes for these other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
I want to go back to this room and have just a chat with this guy. This guy's an awesome robot. I see. So, you aren't gonna answer my question.
Huh? What question is that?
I asked you how your shoulders can get stiff if you're a robot.
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got a bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I'm just curious, I suppose.
Curious, are you? And that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's heart to flutter. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your lords and peers for a tick. So, how can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a robot? Tell me, Guff. You ever heard of the Chinese room?
The Chinese room. Without waiting for an answer, Gollum launched into his explanation. Somewhere, a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the room has a slot that a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper to the girl. On the pieces of paper are questions written naturally in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then, how could she? She's never learned Chinese. Apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college, she's never even heard of it. So, for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each question she received, and slip that answer back through the slot. Once the Chinese question began to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss. Oh dear, she says to herself, I can't read these at all. Whatever am I to do? It is at that moment that she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf was filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanations of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? The questions keep coming. More and more and more and more of them. She finds the set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper and carefully writes out the indicated response. How's it going? It's awful. Please get me out of here. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Here they give her some twice cooked pork. Are you full? Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I'm dating a reggae dancer. When was your first kiss? When I was 14. He was a grade ahead of me in school. What color of underwear are you wearing? Black. Yeah, okay, okay. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of this room? Beat the stuff out of whoever's sending me these questions with a pan you cook that twice cooked pork in. I don't know about you, but not a lot of people like to reveal their underwear color. That's kind of a weird question to ask a lady. All these questions were written in Chinese, and the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase books onto the slips of paper with no idea what any of it meant. Incidentally, she doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she's never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing white underwear. Anyway, what?
Yes?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
Can't say there is. Just tickles me fancy, I guess.
Just tickles me fancy, I guess.
But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
Exactly. Sigma.
What?
Sigma.
What?
Sigma.
Right. Well, what I wanted to say was this. All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them,
right.
See? After all, far as they can tell, they're having a nice little chinway with one of their countrymen.
Okay, interesting, but what does that have to do with your shoulders or a robot feeling pain?
You think I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother? Well, hold on, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we bug it. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocks. In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless, and my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing. It's the same, innit? Just like the Chinese room.
So you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Use your loaf, missy. You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right? Same thing for us robots. If you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot. Forget all about that mainframe and signal bollocks. And us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same, just without all the electronic-y pony? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain? Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. I mean, It's all the same, innit? If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine. All what matters is if the person next to you does what you want or not.
Yeah, so the morphogenic fields and the mainframe are kind of like parroting each other, right?
Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know.
Okay, well, this is a great conversation, so, hey, can I ask you something?
Lay it on me, Governor.
Why'd you stop us?
Ah, right you are, mate. Right you are. Got so carried away on you forgot. Haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mite excited is all.
Just spit it out.
Right. Well, there was something I wanted to tell you.
Oh, what did you need to tell us?
Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts in a moment, but I ain't really supposed to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons.
Oh, okay.
It's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT.
ABT.
When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does.
Yep.
Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like.
So basically like an exosuit, yeah.
Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you.
Oh.
See, right in the middle of...
Oh?
Command violation.
Command violation?
Rogue processes detected. Product ID GTMCMGOLM.
No, that's Golem.
Executing emergency deactivation.
Golem, no!
Unit GTMCMGOLM. Now inactive.
No, Golem. Golem's gone.
No other rogue processes detected in additional Golem platform. Returning to surveillance mode.
No, Golem.
It looks like it.
Did Zero just shut him down? Damn it.
Wonder what he was trying to tell us.
Yeah, he was trying to tell us something.
Say right in the middle of...
Right in the middle of what?
An ambidex gate has been
Oh
opened.
my goodness, why are you guys starting the vote without us?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, okay, I'm assuming this is Dio's group again. What the hell?
Someone on the other team must have opened it.
Shit, why would they do that?
We have to hurry.
Right, let's go. Okay, one of the teams is opening these things early. Which means if another team's stuck in an escape room, they won't be able to get out in time to vote. 100% though, it's probably Dio's group. My guess. Oh my goodness, the transitions are gonna kill me. Alright, let's see which one of these guys open it. We pushed through the magenta door and ran into the warehouse. There stood Phi, Dio, and K. I called it. It was their group. Hey, what the hell, guys?
Why did you open the AB gate before everyone got back?
I apologize. We only turned away for a moment.
Dio opened it.
Of course he did.
You got a problem with that?
Of course we do.
Why? I don't remember us all promising we wouldn't open the thing until everyone showed up.
Oh, F you, Dio. This isn't about promises. Am I stupid or just an asshole? Probably the latter, guys. Just an asshole.
Probably both. We were able to get back here in time. But what about the others? Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover are still out there somewhere. What were you planning to do if they didn't get back in time?
Nothing. Why would I have to do anything?
Oh my goodness.
Didn't you hear the voice? Anybody who doesn't get back in time to vote just gets their vote automatically set to ally. It's pretty straightforward to me. So what if they don't get back in? They'll all get set to ally and all three of them will get 2 BP.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Tenmyoji's only got 1 BP. I figure he'll be pretty happy to get 2 more.
Don't play this off like you're still not screwing everyone else over.
That'll put Quark and Clover up close to 9. So that's not too bad for them either. In other words, they ought to be thanking me.
Didn't you guys find a note?
What? What's this?
Because if the other groups, someone from each group has to vote, otherwise they'll all be penalized. We found it in our safe. Read it.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized.
Everybody gets penalized, so we're gonna die.
In other words, 1 person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. What the hell, man? This wasn't in our room.
Maybe you shouldn't have, opened the gates without us.
Back me up here, guys.
He's right.
There was no such note in our safe.
Oh, well, damn. That's a bummer. I'd never have opened the gate if I'd known about this.
Really?
Of course.
I'm worried about the others. If time runs out,
They'll be penalized. Yes.
So will we.
No.
Quark is part of that team. Maybe something happened with him.
Yeah, Quark began to act suicidal and just started saying some crazy things. He seemed a little off before we head into the chromatic doors.
This is bad.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's Alice? This is where we found Alice's and Luna's body. Hey, Quark! Quark! Where are you, buddy? Quark! Quark, where are you? He's not in here. He's not here. I checked both rooms.
He's not in the other 2 either. There's no one here.
Tenmyoji and Kay are in the lounge, and Dio and Luna should be checking in the infirmary.
Right. Okay. Let's leave that to them and head to floor B.
Yeah, let's head to floor B. Take the elevator down. This is such a huge, complex facility. So many transitions. Alright, so where are we going in here? You went through the red door with Dio and Kay, right?
Yeah?
What was on the other side of that door?
You want to see it?
Yeah. Maybe Quark went there.
Fine. Follow me.
Red door. Which was the pantry. But this was the room that we went into in the previous playthrough. This is
the pantry.
Pantry?
That drawer over there is stuffed with processed food. Wasn't half bad, actually.
You ate it?
Yeah. There was some paella, nasi goreng, schnitzel, yukejang, borscht, and tom kha gai. Oh, and I ate the chef's pasta too.
How much did you eat? That's a lot of food.
Can't help it. I'm a growing girl.
How old are you?
20, I think.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just stop. I don't even know where to start here. 1, by the time you hit 20, you're done growing. 2, you think? You should be old enough to know how old you are. 3, how on earth are you 20? You look like you're 13 if you're a date. I can't believe you're only 2 years younger than me. Okay, so Sigma's 22.
Now that's funny. You must have done a lot of drugs to look like that at 22.
Ho 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 ho! Oof. Big oof. Big oof. Oh, give me a break, you little punk.
Don't call me little. I'm an adult, you dried up asshole.
Yeah, fine, whatever. So this place has enough food to keep people alive for a few years, huh? Looks like this stuff isn't going to expire anytime soon.
Yeah, the use-by date is about 100 years from now.
How about water?
There's a tank over there. It looks like they're pulling it out of some kind of well.
Is it safe?
Well, since Dio isn't rolling around on the floor in agonizing pain, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's okay.
You made him drink it to make sure it was
I
safe?
guess you could say that.
So you ate all the food without a second thought, but the water struck you as possibly dangerous?
No, I was careful with the food too. Dio had some of it first, and
You're just
Seemed
using
fine,
Dio as
so
a test subject.
oh, I almost forgot.
What?
I ate something else. Twice cooked pork.
Oh, for God's sake. What the hell are you shouting about that? Wait a minute. Twice cooked pork?
What is it?
Well, that just reminded me of something. The Chinese room?
Reminded you of what?
Gollum was just talking to us about the twice cooked pork. This might seem hard to believe and...
Bullshit.
Oh, come on, at least let me tell you first. Alright. And then I'm assuming we tell her about Gollum. I explained how we'd found a room called the Gollum Bay on the other side of a green door, and how we'd met a robot there named Gollum, who told us a very interesting story.
I see. So the Gollum guy was turned off just when he was about to tell you something.
Yeah, it's a shame.
So the last thing he said was, see, right in the middle of...
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Middle could be from Middle Kingdom, which is another name for China.
Well, this was utterly pointless.
Really? I don't think so.
Please, explain.
Well, maybe he was trying to say that this game is like the Chinese room. In other words...
Sigma! Phi!
Luna?
There you are! I've been looking all over for you!
What's going on?
Something bad! Something really bad!
Well, come on, spill it.
Alice is... Just come with me. She's in the crew quarters.
She's dead, isn't she? She's dead, isn't she? Does Alice die? Is Alice dying canon? Well, we just saw Alice with Clover. What? No, this isn't real. All I could hear were Zero's words echoing in my ears. Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. If you've never been in turbulence, it's hard to explain. You feel the sudden alien weightlessness of a long fall, and for just a moment, you're painfully aware of the fact that you're thousands of feet above the earth, in a flimsy machine made by fallible men, kept aloft by a scientific principle that nobody actually understands. If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain, but it's a little like that. I knelt down beside Alice's body and pressed a shaking hand to her throat. No pulse. Her skin had already turned pale. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't being a human anymore. Why had this happened? I knelt down for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. But in our previous playthrough, Luna was also dead here as well. My throat burned and my chest was tight, but I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer beats, then stood. I clenched my fist, took one last breath, and turned. Who found her first?
Me. I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find it.
Dio found her first?
So I came back here and, well, you know the rest. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
You're also a snake, Dio.
Fuck that. She'd already been murdered when I got here.
Uh-huh.
How do you know she was murdered?
What? Come on, it's obvious. She's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
All you can see from here is the handle.
Just calling her out.
For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, come on. Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
Who was the last
Was the
person
last
to
person
see her?
I need to go tell Alice.
Clover was the last person to see Alice, but there's no way that Clover would kill Alice, though.
You guys go on ahead.
Alice, why? This wasn't supposed to happen. You promised me we'd catch them together.
Wait, catch who?
Don't do this.
Clover?
I can't trust them anymore.
Oh no! Clover? No, Clover, calm down. We can work through this.
It could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice.
No, you got it wrong. Okay, maybe one of us can
I
kill
can't
them.
forgive them for that. I'm going to get revenge.
No.
I'll find out who killed you. And I'll...
Hey,
Shut
Clover?
up! Don't you talk to me!
Oh no. Guys, she's back again.
I'm sorry, Alice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. Before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out of the room.
Wait! Clover, come back!
Temyoji took off in pursuit and a maid to follow when...
It's pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything. Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't.
Right.
If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, then I imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other. In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us.
And it seems it seems safe to assume that Clover is about to murder all of us.
I doubt she would open up to anyone right now.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again.
Oh. Accusing Kay?
Well, if you really want to suspect me, please, go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically, the fact that I
Yeah,
have
just randomly kill people.
Well, yes, none of us have ever met Alice before, right? So why would we want to kill her?
Incorrect. Clover knows Alice.
You are correct, but only if the murder had a motive beyond, well, murder.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Senior, and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think the same person murdered Alice. Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one.
And it's probably definitely not Zero, right? Because why would Zero make us play their game if they're just gonna kill us anyway?
Perhaps the entire nonary game is just window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Senior can kill us at his leisure, in a world of his own creation.
Why would anyone do such a horrible thing?
I mean, it's a good hypothesis,
Presumably,
too.
because they enjoy killing. Zero Senior seems to be rather disturbed.
Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean that they're one of us. There could be a 10th person hiding out there somewhere.
No,
Well, why not?
there's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
Why?
Maybe. But Zero Sr. has a body.
The golem, right?
You think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
Well, what if the 10th person is Senior?
Not possible. At least not so long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be the truth. Do you remember? He made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us.
Thought about what Kay said. If the killer was Zero Senior, then who could be the killer? Dio? Luna? Kay, perhaps? Or maybe Clover? There was always Temyoji. Bai, maybe?
Each pair is there, it should be okay.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner
Don't say that's
as
good
well.
news.
I'd rather not say it.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing Betray. She only had one BP left. If you'd picked Betray, you could have killed her.
Why would Luna kill
Of
anyone,
course,
though?
that's not really a problem now.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
Oh, Luna. Really?
Now, this is interesting. If one of you guys picks betray, we are gonna get a show.
Dio!
Ignore him. How do you and Phi plan to vote?
You even gotta ask Ally. Of course.
Bullshit. Dio is no.
Right,
no
Phi?
way.
I don't know about that. It's a difficult question.
What?
Well, if we choose ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door whenever he wants.
Right.
But it's not as simple as just choosing betray either. If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you'd end up with 9 points.
So the
So
best
we should
case
both
scenario
choose
is that you
ally.
guys betray each other.
Seems easy to me.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the two of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Phi, if you had the desire to.
Oh, give me a little credit. No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence?
Yes.
The nerve.
What?
This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose betray? Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything.
I think that's the best case scenario.
If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same.
That seems pretty negative for you, Luna.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See,
Why not?
my goal is to beat this game.
But Phi,
But Phi, you're gonna leave all of us behind.
Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it. Completely. I want to get us all out of here.
Thank you.
We haven't beat the nonary game until we're all out of this place. I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
Yeah, we lost Alice
you mean
and Quark.
Yeah.
Quark is
At
gone
any
too.
rate, all of us choosing betray every time is hardly ideal. We'd never escape.
Then what are you going to do?
Kay needs to choose ally. It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that you'll choose ally as well.
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well, yes.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay, so they're gonna ally?
Good. Let's do this. Dio!
Huh?
There's someone behind you.
What?
The moment Dio turned his head, Phi was off. With seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air, across the room, and through the AB gate. Oh!
What the fuck? You bitch! God damn it, Phi!
Yes, Phi!
Open this fucking door!
That's the guarantee. He pounded on the door screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again.
Fuck!
He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next open one.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner. Members of a pair cannot vote in separate rooms.
What? Why the fuck not?
Screw you, Dio.
This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote?
Not against the rules.
This is bullshit.
I see. This is how Phi can guarantee her choice. Dio can't vote now, so the chance that Phi will choose ally just went way up. After all, if you pick ally and she betrays you, then...
Dio will have 9 points.
Exactly.
don't you think Phi might be worried that Kay will break his promise? After all, if he can be pretty sure that Phi is going to choose ally, then...
So he's starting the vote when no one was around Dio.
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose ally.
Phi's very smart.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
We don't have much time
Alright,
left.
so we gotta vote, guys.
Let's go.
Right.
Okay. Sigma? You are going to choose ally, right?
Yes, Luna! We're gonna choose ally! We both have 5 BP right now. Even if I did betray you, I'd only get 3 points. That's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until next round anyway. Make sense?
Oh, I see. Oh, nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you promised. You have to choose ally.
Yep. Right, I will. Yeah, she does feel hurt a bit.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Now, what am I going to do? Well, I guess there isn't really any question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd pick Ally, but what if she was lying to me?
I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's only one choice here. Only one choice. I can't do it to Luna. I can't betray her.
Round 2 of the
I can't
Ambidex
betray
game
Luna, guys.
has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
All right.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be
So,
displayed.
let's-
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Boom, 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 boom. Betray ally. Ally, ally. 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 Oh, oof. Temyoji just betrayed Clover. That's not nice. But again, Temyoji only has 1 BP, so that makes sense. Yeah, no, I agree with Temyoji's move here, because if Clover had chosen betray, he would have been dead. Yeah, I couldn't risk it. Fi and Dio, so it looks like Kay actually went along with Fi's plan. So ally. Quark is alive. We don't know if Quark is alive. I mean, like, Alice is still on the board here, so Sigma and Alice, obviously we gotta choose ally. So we're at 7. Fi and K are 7 and 8. Temyoji and Clover, though.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Oh yeah, Quark does have 9.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Thank you, Sigma.
Oh, no need to thank me. I just did what I promised to do. Anyways, thank you too.
It was nothing. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round too.
Because I'll choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent I can trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Yeah. Whoa, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose betrayed? I've already chosen ally twice.
You're right.
So let's choose ally and get the hell out of here together. Sounds good?
Okay.
Come on, why do you look so sad?
Well, it's just, there's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
What? Why? Oh, you mean Alice?
Yes.
We still haven't found Quark either, huh?
That too.
Still, Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1.
Why did you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
No, everything I told you was the truth.
What did Temyoji tell Clover?
You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me!
Temyoji, you're gonna push Clover over the edge. She's gonna kill us all.
How could you do that? You're such a jerk! How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What?
What?
No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
What stuff?
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved in all this when I shouldn't have.
You got Quark involved, I'm assuming.
You mean Quark?
Yeah,
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
So he's doing it just for his kid, or his grandchild.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Temyoji didn't respond, just turned and walked off towards the magenta door. Clover started to follow, then pulled up short.
Oh,
She spun on her heel and headed off towards the cyan door instead. Great, everyone's splitting up again. Great idea.
What just happened? I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chooses ally. Temyoji must have said something to her before the last round started. But what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose ally too?
Yes, I did. Fi put herself in a situation where choosing betray would be unwise. If she had chosen betray, Dio would have 9 BP now.
Right.
I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with betray. And so, I voted accordingly.
that was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you choose betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right now.
It's because you promised, right?
Yes. That too, I suppose.
There was another reason.
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
A connection? What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Fi was somehow similar to me.
So Fi and the masked man are related?
Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition.
Cut it out.
Intuition or morphogenetic fields?
Gut feelings are bullshit.
Fi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission. And I don't remember doing that. You're acting like we're pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor, now you're gonna give him shit for it?
You chose ally too. Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
Not exactly. I just made him trust me.
Ah.
When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then you could have escaped and left him behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
You tell me.
Shut up.
If we could change the subject, where did Dio go?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Where did
He
Dio
must
go?
have been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
Yellow door. So where did he go? Suddenly, the warehouse was filled with a groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of
Round
the
three.
Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Okay.
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star
Right,
keys.
so there's no set limit on the usage of the star keys.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open
So
them.
basically, once we finish this escape room, we can just go into the Ambidex gates whenever we want. As many times as we want, huh? Then
As
that
long
means-
as you have the star keys, you can play the 8B game as many times as you want.
Oh, we can all choose ally and we
You
can all
probably
get out
won't
here.
be allowed to play continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 4 to 5 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right. Remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah, what are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
Hey, we're with Fi.
Looks like we're pairing up again. Better than getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Wait, green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors for the first game red, green, and blue. And we use those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then the next round we had magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets. And open the red, green, and blue doors, right?
Yes.
But this time, we've got magenta and yellow pairs, but also a green solo. What color doors are we supposed to open?
And where are they?
Well, we need to
Good
check
question.
the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't
Alright.
forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
Sure. What? Okay. Let's go. I'm going to have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
Hour and 20 minutes. We've still got quite a
An
while.
hour and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Sure, let's all split up again, guys. He and Luna step through the magenta doors and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it, Fi.
You're not one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but we just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's not
Are
it.
you sure?
Yeah.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us. All she would have had to do is convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it?
Probably not.
We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something. Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So, what? You're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor.
Yeah, Kay's like the most safe out
I'm
of all
betting
of
he's
us.
pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Alright. Back to see Alice's dead body. In the crew quarters. Oh, Clover? Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from
I
us.
wasn't running away. Though I just don't want to talk to you.
She's gonna kill all of us. Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not gonna be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Oh? Who did it? Who
I
was it?
can't tell you.
Why? Why not?
You might be working with them.
Oh, come on.
Both of you could be in on it.
Forget about it. There's no point. Doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was
Oh.
that?
Alice figured it out too, before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves?
Come on, tell us what it was.
Anyway, I gotta go.
Wait, Clover. Well, there she goes.
What's wrong?
Ah, shit. Forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet was
Oh.
now.
Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pair.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by.
So, Clover knows who killed Alice.
And it looks like Alice's is a blue
Blue
solo.
She reached down and casually picked up Alice's bracelet off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Wasn't Alice like crouching over something in warehouse A
Are
though?
you even listening?
Fine. What did Alice notice? I didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already.
Oh?
Have a look.
Fi held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
Oh. If it's not hers, whose blood is it? Oh, could this be the old lady's blood?
Maybe.
Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
And you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
Right. And we need to find Quark.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door now. We should be able to get to the room Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
Oh man. I wonder what that rig or who that rig belongs to. There was someone's blood on there, so it is probably the old lady's. Maybe that's what Alice picked up in Warehouse A. Can we actually go back and examine the weapon? That would actually be, I mean, Alice is already dead, so we probably know the cause of death. She was stabbed, obviously, but just if we could take a closer look at that weapon, maybe there may be a clue or something. Locked. It says rec room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah, so this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay, okay. Alright, so let's take a look inside the rec room. Tenmyoji! I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy? I'm asking
What?
if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No. Of course not. Why would I be?
And then does it hurt? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape, so it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Tenmyoji, what's going on here? He is like so unhinged right now, by the way. This doesn't sound like you. I think you're worried about Quark, but...
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Tenmyoji,
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
so you did bring Quark here. Did you say brought?
Yes, Zero made me an offer.
Zero made me an offer. But wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me. Wait, so Tenmyoji and Quark came here voluntarily, but what was the offer that Zero said? Or Zero offered them? What the hell's going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Why?
Why?
Just do it.
Fi and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. Then, suddenly... In a blink of an eye, Temyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both of our wrists with it. Hey, what the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah. I found it when I was searching this room.
What chemical is this? He walked towards the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Oh, luminol! So luminol is, it detects bloodstains, right, in the dark. So, there's no blood on our bracelets.
Yeah. How'd you figure that
Yeah,
out?
he's definitely checking our bracelets for blood, is what he used that chemical for.
I guess when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff?
Yeah.
Why did you spray us?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
So you're saying that Zero Senior should have blood on his bracelet then? Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Temyoji.
Sorry, but I've gotta go. I need to go look for Quark.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why aren't you here?
I can't tell you.
Come on! Guys, stop! Just tell us stuff! Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah.
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here.
Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here.
If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Senior will do. Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we entered the room and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Bye! Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh. I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Oh, good job. That, wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us... Yeah, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Fine. No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up. We've got stuff to do. Get going. Move!
Why is this in there? Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Fi likes to act tough, but she's real sweetie inside.
It looks like another warehouse.
I guess there's one on this floor too, then. Makes sense. I guess as much when I saw the map. What's that over there?
Probably more graffiti.
Memento Mori if the ninth lion ate the sun.
There was one on floor A too, remember?
Yeah, there was, but...
Never mind that. There's someone else here.
Is that Dio?
Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know? And seeing where life takes me.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens. It's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our
I
lives.
hate Dio so much. The rest of our lives.
Yeah. Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good in 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
Close for good, huh? I have to admit that I kind of forgotten that detail, but if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
Whoa, what?
What?
Oh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kay chose ally. If he hadn't, he'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door.
Yep.
Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago.
Kay told you.
Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Where did Clover go, though? I mean, Clover said she knew who did it. Was Kay by himself?
Yeah.
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
Oh, no. I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blues solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Ugh, come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color is white.
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that,
then you get white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together, and then adding green to that gives you white. So that means Fi and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna.
Right.
That means the other three would be in the same team as before. Temioji, Clover, and Quark. We know that Temioji is a red solo, and Clover is a cyan pair, so...
The only one left is the other cyan pair. So we can assume that's what Quark is.
Could there be any other combinations?
No. There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
It's just one option for the final door. 45 minutes. We've got 5 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everyone else. We should get back to floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, Fi.
Right. On my way.
Can we just leave Dio there? Is that a good idea? But Luna's missing too now. Wasn't Luna with Kay? Alright, time to meet up with everyone else. Why did the music just get silent all of a sudden? Huh? So, something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun? It
Yeah.
reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B? You remember what it said?
Oh, Memento Mori. Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun. Memento Mori is remember... Is that remember death?
Do you know what that means?
It's Latin for something like be aware of death or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
The 9th lion ate the sun. Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? If the 9th lion ate the sun, I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but... Ooh, I get it. That's where the clock makes you think of, right? The sun in that sentence.
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
A apart from the fact that it made no sense? Not really.
Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were.
Oof.
I guess I have to do everything.
I guess so.
Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled ninth wrong.
Nineth. They spelled it nineth.
It should be Ninth. But the graffiti had Nineth.
Right. Yeah, I guess you're right. They just put an extra E in there?
Exactly.
That's kind of a bonehead mistake. Do you think it was like a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
What could that mean, though? Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
Oh, it's another anagram? What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death if the ninth lion ate the sun. Huh.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time.
Oh yeah, we still gotta meet up with everyone else, huh?
We should get moving.
Right. So what could that mean then? He needed that extra E in there, so that's also another anagram. Where is everyone? Guys? Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation. What do you
What should
mean,
we
what
do?
should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah, guess you've got a point, but we're already late. Like 2 minutes late. Where is everyone? Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Check what?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here.
Right, she was checking something in a corner.
Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Yeah, what do you think she was looking at? Huh?
Find something?
Oh, there's bloodstains over here.
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. It makes me feel stupid or something.
The truth hurts.
Oof.
So, blood, huh? Oh my god.
What? I suddenly looked up at the ceiling. At the crane? Because that looks like a crane, right? I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. It was that kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along a metal track and has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So, what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, gone again. Stop running around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's... ugh. Can't you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it.
Right.
What's the first thing you think of when you hear blood?
Vampires? No, sorry, I was gonna say Junpei. No, Sigma.
Yeah. This whole thing kind of sucks, right?
No, not the puns! Not the vampire puns.
Come on! This is no time to be screwing around. I'm talking about this thing.
The rag from Alice's body.
The handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief.
Right.
Okay, then what?
Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a bloodstained handkerchief here? Or something along those lines.
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or wait, maybe someone just dropped it, or they could have thrown it here.
And?
You want
You're
more?
almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
Well, I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait, when's the start?
You know, when we started. when you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch in the roof. The first thing we did after we got out and met everyone, except for Clover and Kay, was go look at the number 9 door. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from this exact angle. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief there then. Wait, does that mean that the rooms were moved? Oh, the crane! So the crane is moving the rooms? There wasn't... Wait.
Huh, finally figured it out, huh?
What the heck? Yeah! They're moved. The cranes moved the room. The AB room moved?
Yeah.
Was it that crane?
Probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
The body of the old woman. Who came out of this room? Who was in the rightmost room at the beginning of the game? Who was in the rightmost room
And
at the beginning of the
who
game?
was trapped in there when the nonary game started?
Well, it would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna. For the third time, Fi walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began 2 milkmen.
What do you think this is?
Oh, that's more blood. Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
Yeah, Kay and Clover in the leftmost room. So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. So what about that handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was. Which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman.
Okay.
So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it.
So Luna killed the old woman? Why?
Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That meant Alice picked up the weapon alongside the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely. This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, all right. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, and then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body, but we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all of this slide. He's also supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far, there have been 2 murders, and he hasn't done anything about either of them. So, do you think that means Luna is Zero Senior? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna's Zero Senior, couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? So we're suspecting Luna now? That's not all either. Let's say Luna moved from the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She'd have to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was still with us when we first got out of the AB rooms, all the way till when we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then, we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have been moved. Of course! Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi.
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
So, yeah, it doesn't really make sense that Luna would be there to kill her. Wait, what? You didn't even put a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was.
Oh no, is Clover going to kill Luna?
Which would mean that Clover probably does too.
You mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Hey, Fi? I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. Where is everyone? 20 minutes passed.
You're right.
Sigma. Phi, there you are. I'm sorry.
Hey?
I have some bad news.
Oh, don't tell me.
Luna.
Luna?
Luna is dead.
What?
She's in room 2 in the crew quarters, the same room where Alice was murdered.
Okay. Clover probably killed Luna. Oh yeah, she's dead. She's so dead. Bracelet's off. And again, what's this? This was the 3rd time I touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it had only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever even get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake, and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for her pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Great. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal. Like I might blink, and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously, and everything would be alright. I blinked. She lay there, still, dead, and pale.
And I trust him.
Oh, no, don't play that. Grief cracked open like an egg and rage clambered on, hot and angry and screaming. It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned.
It certainly seems that way.
See here, this device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun. You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well.
What's the drug?
The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
Oh, so the same thing that's in our bracelets as well. Muscle relaxer.
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck?
Oh, yeah.
I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
It suffocated her. What about the
Should
others?
I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B.
Oh.
We determined it would be more efficient. 2 of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to
Yeah,
leave.
actually, why were you late?
Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitated.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time.
Okay.
You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream.
So that was probably Luna.
It was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all, and as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I'd imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream.
So that was probably the murder taking
Eventually,
place.
the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened, so I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar.
Okay.
That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure.
So you found Luna
I ran
then.
into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes, I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR, to the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately.
Okay, so that's your
As you
alibi.
know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence, but...
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
So 3 minutes
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
Then they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway.
Right.
I assume they left that way.
So they left this way then, towards the elevators, I'm assuming.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No, I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you.
Well, that's another bracelet now.
May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out.
Oh, do tell,
Look
Katie.
at Alice. Do you notice anything?
Wait, where's the knife?
The weapon.
It's gone.
Indeed, the wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Then, did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone.
This is hypothetical,
I would choose the injection gun.
right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone.
Oh.
There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No. I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got here?
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We
Right.
came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna.
So someone else might have went into this room, took the knife and left, and then Luna was like killed by another person.
Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless.
It's a great quote.
So just forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it. We clear?
I'm pretty
Good.
sure, yeah.
Anyway,
Where's Clover?
we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. Kay nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Fi are the magenta pair.
Yeah, because Luna's going to be our partner, right? And she can't vote anymore, so...
Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know, it's just...
Then,
He pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
if you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive, or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Right. Yes. I sighed and closed my hand around a cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait.
Huh?
Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case
A
scenario.
worst-case scenario?
Excuse me?
God.
Fine?
What the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this? I'm sorry. This is my fault.
This is your fault.
It's just... there was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
What is it, goddammit? What did you miss?
Quark.
Quark? Oh shit. Temyoji is a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, this is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be
Oh,
penalized.
so they'll get
If
ejected.
we haven't found Quark by then.
Time. How much time do we have left? 4 minutes. 4 minutes to find Quark?
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move. So Temyoji and Clover are gonna get penalized if they can't go through the door. Where the hell did Quark go? I gotta say, this is very interesting. The plot thickens even further. Alright, let's go ahead and head into the warehouse B. Alright, who's in here? And the doors are open now.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hopefully everyone else is in here.
You're late. What the fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
What about Quark?
What?
Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Temyoji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think?
Oh, Temyoji and Clover are also gone?
Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Vi pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Vi's eyes never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Please, tell me. What the fuck is the issue?
Oh my god, Dio.
Being a human being, 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind...
Come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me!
You only care about yourself.
But...
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, fine. I'll be honest with you. Truth is, I've got a kid. A baby.
Yeah, right.
I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead. You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth.
No, it's not. That's
Zero
such a
told me to keep
lie.
it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I want him to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
Kay turned to look at me and Fi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma. I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
Okay.
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the 2 of you join us. That is my condition.
Right.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy.
Because we can also technically escape
What do you say?
after this last AV game.
The decision is yours.
No, I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Bye.
Fucking idiots.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then.
Huh?
My apologies.
What? Okay. Okay.
You have my sympathy.
Did he just toss us into a door?
I wish there was another way.
Why?
Do you actually believe, Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Okay, what are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
Kay turned and left, quickly disappearing outside of our door. Vi and I laying on the floor, moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Well, Temyoji and Clover are probably dead. They've been penalized. Not quite able to walk yet, Fi and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful, and my arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
I nodded, and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Temyoji, Clover, and Quark. I hope they were all right somehow, but I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Fi finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed. And this is going to probably lead us to another escape room. Security. Oh. Can we pull up the camera footage then? Did you see the plaque on the door?
Yeah. It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm worried about them. We don't know what happened to Kay and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Oh no. There's another escape room. Oof. Okay, well, I think this is actually going to be a good place to stop for the night. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, we get another ending in the next part of this series, which is going to take place on Monday at 10 p.m. EST, as usual. Again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night. See you again. Bye!